What's going on, guys? Stevie from the Midmasters here, and today I'm going to give you some tips on how to dry up the floor in your truck. So if you guys haven't figured it out by now, a common problem with these trucks is the floors are rusted out, or the cab corner or the rocker arm there, and you probably just assume that's from all the road salt and the brine that they put on the roads if you're from the Rust Belt area and places where we get a lot of snow. But actually, it's not directly from that. It's actually from water getting in your truck and rusting it from the inside out. Okay, and I know that might be new for some of you guys, but it's totally true. So when I bought this truck, the whole floor was rusted out and had a hole through it. It was a Flintstone truck. And I actually welded a whole new floor over here and rocker panel and cab corner. And I do have a video on that if you search back through my videos or hit the rust and bodywork playlist. And what I noticed is the whole floor was covered in rust on the outside, but the outside, you just had like little rust spots, which told me it was rusting from the inside out. Okay, now how does this happen? Well, the two unlikely leakers, as I call them, are cab lights, and these aren't stocked with this truck because this is a 150. They never come with 150s. Another place is the rear brake light. They leak, okay? And I've actually taken the lengths to seal both of those with silicone, especially that one, which I hate to do, but I'm desperate at the moment to figure it out. And then one place I'm curious is right here, this rain channel. It's where two of the body panels meet, as far as I know. And water can collect in there, and mine was already cracked and open and stuff. So that's seam sealer. That can be painted, so it's just not some sloppy caulk job. And then, of course, the most common is you get into your truck with your wet or snow-covered boots, and it drips off on your floor, and then where does it go? The lowest possible place, right down here in the channel. And as you can see, mine is all wet. And yesterday or so, when we had a big rain, this was full, pooling of water. And you know, it's wetting the wires. It just caused all kinds of issues. And as you can see here, it's already starting to rust out my work, which is really disheartening. It's honestly the most disappointing thing to happen to your truck, to see your work you've done go in the reverse direction. So anyway, I'm trying to dry it out, and that's what this video is about. So I have Damprid here, which is absorbent packets that you can buy from most big name stores. I got this from Home Depot. And you probably know them as the things you put your cell phone with to help dry them out after they got wet. Well, I have 4 of them stuffed under there. I also have this EverDry thing that I got from Amazon, and it's a dehumidifier. So it's probably not doing the majority of the work, but I have it in here to help, you know, get the moisture out of the air. Now, what you're trying to do is you're trying to dry out the carpet underlayment here, which is this material. It's not the actual carpet itself, because that just stuff is like a sponge. Now, ready? I'll take my hand and I'll dab it in there. And as you can see, it is just wet. Look at that. It's just a ton of moisture. And if you don't sit here with some kind of air dryer or movement of air or something, it takes forever to dry out. Especially now, it's you know, we're getting into spring here, so it's not quite baking hot in here, you know, from the summer. So that's what I'm trying to do to dry this out, because otherwise it's just going to keep rusting my new work, and I'm going to end up doing this all over again. So if you have this problem, go buy some Damprid. You don't exactly have to do this, but buy some Damprid, shove it under there, dry it out, and then start going after those leakers and see if you can stop them. Now, of course, as far as your boots are concerned, you may want to look at some kind of mat that doesn't make the water roll off, but collects it. Okay, that's the trouble with the vinyl floor. It just makes it roll off down into that channel. Part of the reason I went with carpet. So I hope this helps you guys. Hit the subscribe icon over here. Check out some of my other videos. I'm Stevie from the Midmasters. Thanks for watching.